Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Legends of Terrania. If you're tuning in live, just want to say thank you very much for doing so. If you're catching this on the replay, we appreciate it too, but try to watch live because it helps a lot. Tonight's episode comes with a warning for you viewers. If you're watching this and you get easily scared, you get easily frightened, and then you have bad dreams and you can't sleep, you can't walk, you can't look at shadows without freaking out thinking there's something there, do not watch tonight, okay? Because tonight it's going to get a little scary, and you don't want your kids watching this, you don't want your grandparents watching this. No, don't watch if you're afraid. Just kidding, it won't be that bad, but it might be, so that's why we have to put the warning. Tonight's going to be terrifying, but before we get into it, let's recap what happened on last week's episode, both for you and for a partner that we missed last week, who is here now. That's right, full party tonight. On the last episode, as the Black Seraph sailed through the vast expanse of the open sea, the crew made an unexpected discovery adrift on the waves. Ignis, a mysterious figure that resembled an old friend, was found clinging to a celestial tree trunk. Concerned for his well-being, the crew brought him on board and transported him to the ship's sick bay. However, their good deed took an unforeseen turn as they became ensnared in a perplexing time loop, the origins of which remained shrouded in mystery. Time repeated itself, a relentless cycle that left the crew trapped in the same fleeting moments, desperate to uncover the source of its temporal anomaly. In their quest for answers, the group turned their attention to the celestial tree itself. Cass, with his keen intuition, managed to pluck 3 crystals from the floating entity, which imbued otherworldly energy within. The turning point came when a series of events led them to a peculiar scroll, its contents revealing lyrics from a song intimately familiar to Cass. The discovery sparked a cascade of revelations and, unfortunately, more mysteries, hinting at connections that transcended the confines of their current reality. Summoned by the Oracle, a mystical being dwelling in a secret beneath the sea, the crew deliberated on their next move. Captain Molly decided to embark on a journey to visit the Oracle's hidden lair, submerged 100 feet below the ocean's surface. They chose to leave the so-called Ignis behind, leaving him asleep, floating in his celestial tree as they sailed away and away from him. Activating the Darktide maneuver, the Black Seraph transformed into a submersible vessel. The crew, prepared for an aquatic adventure, left the ship and descended into the watery depths, swimming along the seabed in pursuit of the Oracle's clandestine sanctuary. The mysteries of the underwater realm await them, and the journey promises to unveil secrets that transcend the boundaries of the surface worlds. Find out what happens next on tonight's episode of Shadows over Reliquin. Okay, as all of you are currently underwater, this is your current view. The ship is just off to your right behind you. Before you leave and travel any further than where you're at, you have the choice to, if you want to, take one person from your crew with you, if you'd like. Anybody at all.
Is it just us 3 going, or is it the captain too?
Everybody's underwater currently, but if you're not going to be taking them, they're going to be staying around the ship.
Okay. What do you guys think? Should we bring Molly, at least. Because there's like,
I'm gonna
we
be
have two
honest, I don't
captains.
remember everyone's names. We have two
Molly
captains?
is co-captain with Lyra, I want to say, or is that wrong?
Who?
The co-captain with Molly and
Eleanor.
Eleanor. Why do
Eleanor.
I always,
Oh,
I can't
okay,
remember
I
that.
remember her now.
You've got Soren,
Yeah.
Caden,
Mhm.
Aaron, Lyra,
Ooh,
Finn,
that's Lyra.
Kai, Rowan. Even I get mixed up
yeah.
sometimes. Ilara and Rylan.
Well, maybe we.
Do we only take one person? How many can we take
Oh,
with us?
Yeah,
Isn't
just
Kai
one.
kind of like an underwater guy? Shouldn't we take Kai?
Oh,
maybe?
yeah.
He's like an underwater guy.
Yeah, that makes sense. I forget what his race is, but yeah, he's some like underwater silky type thing.
Very silky.
Yeah, he's like a.
He's a
hot too,
merman.
Yeah, he might want to go, or maybe he would know. I feel like that's probably a smart choice.
Yeah, he'd know his way around the waters a bit more.
Yeah.
Look
he
at you,
was,
Cass, thinking ahead.
Okay, so Kai.
Yeah, merman guy.
I mean, right? We're bringing Kai underwater to see the Oracle Siren.
Not a bad call.
Yeah. In fact, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, as you call out for Kai to join the party, he's just kind of swimming, just kind of floating there, like kind of half asleep, and just kind of when he hears you call out, he just, and then you just see Captain Molly just kind of, hand motion a couple things and point to where you guys are at, and he just starts swimming over to where you
We
are
were
at.
able to call him out. Like, do we have air bubbles around us, or are we like hand communicating?
You're hand communicating, but for the sake of playing, you can just use your words.
Okay. I was like, wait.
No, you do have a rebreather. If you can't breathe underwater, you have a rebreather right now that can allow you to breathe up to an hour before you have to find an air source to replenish it.
Okay, cool. Can Kai breathe underwater? His type of
He
people?
can. Yeah, you see he's not wearing a rebreather. But
Oh,
he has
sweet.
joined your party officially.
Perfect.
And you are free to move about in this area wherever you'd like.
How far underwater are we?
100 feet.
Okay. Cool. That's scary. Is that a friggin' shark I see?
Go and make a perception check.
Mm. 16.
16. Okay. It is in fact a shark, as it's looking at you with its black eyes. But it keeps swimming about. Doesn't seem to be agitated or hungry at this stage, but it is a large shark, 3 times your size, Haldor.
Ha. I'd rather be up at the crow's nest than down under here.
For real.
Okay, so
Actually,
we're...
a quad bucket. Nice.
You're so
Is there any like doors or caves? Unlike the
like,
water,
that
you
looks
don't
kinda
find
like
it
a cave
settling.
over to the left. Like, is that a little cave hole over there?
Yes. Are you talking about right here?
Yes.
Yes.
Should we swim into the dark little cavey thingy? Oracles might like that, right?
I think so. Maybe we've got to sing her song.
What?
Though.
Yeah, sing?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
There was singing involved last week.
I'm sad I missed that.
Oh, there'll be more. We missed you.
Okay.
It's a tone shift.
So do we have lights or anything?
Ominous feeling.
Yes. I don't like it. I'm underwater. That's all the ominous I need. There are sharks. We're gonna go see some strange oracle. Wait, can someone remind me why we're seeing the oracle again, please? I think I was blacked out a little bit during last week.
I think we just got an invitation.
Oh, so she's expecting us.
So, we were summoned? Yeah,
Yes, you were
I
summoned.
think. I
That
hope
sounds
so.
much
Yeah,
more
okay.
ominous than invited. Okay. So should we go into the little cave thing or go up, like, around and swim along the shelf line, or?
Yeah, can we... Is there an up and an over option, or like, does Kai know where to go? Kai, where can we find the oracle?
You just see him kind of look around for a moment, and then he points over to the cave here that Hal was pointing out, and you just see this kind of swirling kind of circle of bubbles, like air bubbles that are just kind of spinning, and at the center of it is a very kind of faint light, and it looks like a little bit of a tear in the middle of it.
So we're gonna swim towards the light. Cool. Alrighty, let's after you, Kai.
A tear in light or a tear
I'm
in... gonna motion Kai Yes,
to go
Kai,
first.
by all means, lead the way, friend.
I'm sure he can see better in the water too.
Okay, as you begin to head towards the cave, both of you go ahead and roll flat d20s for me, please.
16.
16.
Oh, 6.
6. Okay. Okay, to your right, as you begin to head closer towards the cave, you see this here. This circle of fish, the school, are swimming in a circle around a whirlpool that has kind of a dark centered circle right at the base of the ocean floor. And water appears to be emanating and circulating from it, coming up. The fish don't pay any attention to you until you get about 10 feet. They all notice you, switch the direction that they are swimming, reversing the order, thus reversing the whirlpool as well.
That's odd. I'm gonna, as we swim by, I'm gonna reach out to, like, touch the whirlpool fish.
Okay. As you reach out and begin to touch, or try to touch, the fish violently react as one of them jumps out at you to take a quick nibble. And you did make a dex save throw.
Oh, how big are these fish? I should have asked that first, I guess.
They're about that big.
Oh, okay. Dang it. I was expecting, like, minnows. I would not have touched them. Oh, nat 20!
Whoa! Okay, luckily for you, you are able to avoid the first nibble, which would have drawn blood, which would have enticed the rest of the fish to attack as well.
Oh,
You make it out of there with just
Oh my
one
gosh.
point of piercing damage, as it doesn't even make you bleed, just leaves you a little scratch.
whew.
You continue swimming. Nothing much else that you see, except more kind of coral and around these rocks. A little more vegetation, a little more fishies, things like that. But you are here. You are right at the entrance. You can see now it's definitely some sort of portal entryway that would lead you through this rift that you can see under the water. It hasn't changed. It's still bubbles just kind of spinning very slowly. And the rest of the cave is pretty dark, but if you do have dark vision, you can just see some kelp beds, and there are, if you'd like to make a perception check, there might be or might not be a few items in this back area cave.
And we can only make a perception check if we have dark vision? Night vision?
If you do have if you have dark vision, you can.
Okay. I have to check my character sheets.
I have dark vision, but I rolled an 8.
Oh.
An 8. Okay.
That's with my plus 4.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you don't see anything. You just see a some very, very beautiful kelp that's just softly just kind of moving with the current of
Okay,
the
I used
water.
my good roll on saving myself from being eaten by fish. I'll take it.
Oh my god. I also have dark vision and rolled a 2.
Okay. So yeah, as far as you two go, you don't see anything.
I guess
However,
a 5.
Kai will also make a perception check. Ooh, that's
Where's
a dirty
Poppy?
22.
She's freaking an underwater animal.
Yeah, she's an otter.
Yes, she is. Poppy hopefully will be joining
She ought
us.
to be here.
I'll roll for Poppy too.
Yeah, hopefully you roll better
She
than
got a
us.
15.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, you see both Kai and Poppy kind of searching a little more intensely through the kelp beds. Cass, go ahead and roll a... Actually, both of you, go ahead and roll a 1d12 for me, please.
12, huh?
4.
7.
4 and 7. Okay. You see Kaz kind of, or I'm sorry, you see Kai kind of reaches hand down, searching through the kelp bed, and he kind of see his eyes get a little big as he pulls out this conch shell, and he kind of just looks at it for a second, and then you could see like some fishes and stuff around, like very small ones, and he just kind of moves the conch and just blows in it. You hear like a very soothing melody that comes from this conch shell, and you see all of the fish just kind of slow their swim and just look super relaxed, almost sleepy like. And he just looks at it and then hands it to you, Kaz. It is the merman's conch shell. The conch shell allows the user to cast the water walk spell once per day, and when blown, the shell emits a soothing melody that calms aggressive aquatic creatures within a 30-foot radius.
Ooh, that's cool.
And
That's really cool.
Poppy,
What is it called again?
it is called the merman's conch shell.
Oh, yeah.
And Poppy finds within the actual kelp bed, you can see she starts to pull out pieces of this kelp armor. And you can see Poppy's just kind of examining it, but she doesn't know too much about it. So she very quickly hands it over to you, Hal. And you can see it is legit lightweight armor, and it's woven from enchanted kelp. You can see as you're kind of holding it and moving it around, it kind of shimmers and changes color. If you're wearing the armor, you gain a swim speed of 30 feet and can breathe underwater. The armor also grants advantage on saving throws against being restrained.
That's what Poppy found?
Yeah, but it's given to you now.
Oh.
What are the deets on that conch again? I just want to write them down.
Yeah, let me send these to the group real quick.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because I missed the part where you said it was being given to me, and so I was not writing anything down about that. I was like, oh yeah, cool, Poppy, that's awesome. So I know.
She's not even here. Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Right, there's the kelp armor, and where is the merman's conch? Sweet. Sent to the group chat.
Gracias.
After finding those items, you are free to do whatever you like. You could go back out, you could explore more of the ocean floor there, or you could head on through the portal.
I'm down to just go through the portal, not swim around other fish, but if you want to go swim around other fish, I'll follow at a safe distance.
Oh, let's go through the portal. I've got a conch. Need not be greedy.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, who would like to go
into the
first?
portal.
I guess I'll go. Kai. No, wait. Kai goes first.
Kai can go first. I guess I'll go
You
first
just see
with
Kai.
Kai.
There you go. Okay.
You go hand in hand.
Yeah, we go fin in
Okay.
hand.
Fin in hand. All right, the two of you swim towards the rift at the same time. Kaz, as you feel your hand reach into the rift, you feel a slight pulling of your hand as you get lurched forward very quickly. The warm, clear water that you were swimming into, or swimming around, has turned to dark, murky, freezing water that is thrashing. As you try to open your eyes, you try to get a sense of where you're going, where you're at. You just feel like you're still being pulled by something. And you notice that you've lost Kai as well. Haldor, you are sucked into the same rift as you also find yourself twirling and tumbling within a rough sea. As you attempt to gain perspective, gain a footing on anything around you, I need both of you to make dexterity save throws. So you try your hardest.
I have a -1 on Dex, Dave. Why are you doing that?
Oh, nat 20, baby!
Oh! I got a 15.
You got 15. Okay. Yeah, nice. The both of you, within a matter of maybe 15 seconds, are able to get a hold of yourselves, your bearings, and at least find a small source of light that you can find, giving you an indication of what's above and what's below. As you begin to swim towards the light, As you break the surface of the water, you are in some sort of underground cave. It's just all around you, like just a giant dome of stone and rock, this really ragged, jagged, kind of black and gray limestone, it looks like. There's faint light coming from, if you're looking straight on at this area, there's faint light coming from the back left of the cave. And you can hear the sound of like small waves kind of gently crashing onto shore. As you look around, you see one main entrance. It looks like to where someone could put a ship, because you do see a small boat that's docked to a broken down and decrepit wooden dock. Other than that, the cave is pretty damn silent, and beyond that campfire almost glow that you can see small kind of green lights that are kind of dotted around the cave as well.
Is Kai with us, or did we lose him? You said, did he come up here too?
Yeah, Kai's with you.
Alright, so I'm gonna swim towards the shore up here.
Okay.
Drag myself out. My heavy ass armor.
Yeah. Also gonna get out. Right, and first I'm just kind of like, right, because I'm assuming we can't touch, or can we touch? I'm like gonna go close enough to touch and get my bearings, see if there's anything like, I don't know, that doesn't want me there.
You don't get a sense of anything that doesn't want you there. However, it is a spooky vibe to this place. You don't hear a lot of movement, and the kind of reverberation of the cave makes a lot of the just kind of natural sounds of this area freak you out. So you're looking around, you could see this bunch of like wood and bits of old sail are here, and then other than that, like around here you see vegetation, trees, roots, stuff like that.
And you said
But
there
the
was no
rest
like
of-
light through the top, right? It was just all
It is enclosed. Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so let's go check out the light then.
Yep.
Or the,
Okay.
yeah.
Don't give us that look, Dave.
Yeah. Let that tone drop.
The limestone here that you're walking on quickly turns to skull and bones in this area. As you step a little bit closer, it blends as you begin walking on top of
Oh.
a large amount of leftover skull and bones. You make your way through this area here where you can see light emanating from. There are boxes, crates, and other various items that are strewn about. You're standing right here at the entrance. What would you like to do?
I mean, we got nowhere else to go but forward, right?
Yeah, we're here for a reason. We've got but one choice.
Go on through.
Okay. As you step through, a quick king sound hits as spikes come up from the floor below. I need both of you to make dex save throws.
Oh my god.
You think we'd learn by now?
Perception check. Oh, thank god. Okay, I got a 22.
22. Nice.
Wait, it's a dex save again?
Yes. Sorry, Hal.
It's alright, you're gonna roll high.
Oh, 13.
Ooh, nice. Okay, 13. Both of you are able to roll out of the way before the majority of the spikes can get you. However, you're doing it. Both of you take 4 piercing damage. as your feet get spiked up.
Okay, and I'm still in my heavy armor. So I have that one feat thing where piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage is reduced by 3 when I'm wearing it. So I don't
Oh
take
yeah,
1.
nice. Hell yeah.
Ooh, that's
Fast
cool.
and
You said
protected.
4?
Yes.
Not good.
Okay, let's learn to look around before we keep going forward. So I'm gonna do a perception check in this room and start looking around for other traps and through the wood barrel stuff, I guess. Would that be perception or
Sure.
investigation?
You can make insight checks now. Now that you can see what they are, you need to see what they're all about.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nice. Okay. As you begin to look through the crates, the barrels, different various things that are in here, some of the barrels contain large amounts of gold. Some of the barrels contain large amounts of food, all of which is rotten and slimy. As you open the ones that have food in them, you discern that these are brought as some sort of offering, perhaps, as the vast amount of different valuable things, considered depending on who you are and what you value, are all here in this area.
Offerings for the Oracle, it looks like, maybe?
Oh, I'd say
Should we have-
so.
Should we have brought offerings?
Oh, we can leave Kai, worst case scenario.
We're just teasing,
I
Kai.
We're just... right.
You just see Kai's actually placed down a small bag, a little baggie of something on the inside. He's placed it
Alright.
down to give already. He just kind of looks at you and just nods his head.
I knew it was a good choice to bring you, Kai. Way to go.
Can I put down, like, a ration?
Yeah.
I got, like, rations. I'll put down, like, a ration of food. Beef
Okay.
jerky, dried meats.
You got rations into the ocean?
I mean, I just kind of have them in my pack, which
Ah.
I have on
It
me
is
always.
waterproof.
Yeah.
Ah.
Soggy. She likes it soggy, even if it's not waterproof.
I'm too immature for that.
Anything else you'd like to do in this room?
I want to
Perceive?
check for traps, before we move into the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as you peer into the hall leading out of this room, you see a torch lit with bright green flame is on the wall. Go and make a perception check if you'd like to perceive the area leading up to and around it.
I hope you got one, because I rolled a nat 1 for a 5.
Oh.
So hopefully you got something good, Cass.
I got
Ooh.
a 16.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
How would I cancel out a 16 with a nat 1, I wonder?
Wouldn't. That sounds like
you
sense.
wouldn't. No, you're able to. Haldor begins. Haldor takes like one look down the hall and is like, yeah, I think it's good. And then as soon as Hal begins to just take a few steps, you see Kaz just hold out his arm and stop Hal as you see these 2 very large tentacles
There
come
we go.
from every side of the cave wall and violently, ferociously attack the area that Hal was just about to walk into. You could see after watching for a few moments that these appear to be some sort of spell because they're on some sort of time loop, giving you the ability to time the beginning and end of the thrashing, giving you just enough time to make it through unharmed.
Alright, so do.
I'm
And do
run.
you so. As you stand at the other side, There are beautiful decorations hanging above the next part of the cave. More skulls on ropes. The skulls are very clean. And the rope is good rope. You're standing here at this green flame. What would you like to do?
Wait, how high
Receive.
are they? Like above us, or like we
They
have
are-
to like
yeah,
limbo?
Yeah, no, they're above you.
Okay.
Probably about 10 feet above you.
Okay. Yeah.
I rolled a
but
9.
she's-
For
Maybe.
perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
With our combined power, that's a 20, right? Or close.
As you look into the next area, you see a cauldron is placed in the center of this room. More of the green glowing lanterns you can see. And at the center of the room, it is not lit by wood and coal. It is lit by something else, something that you cannot see. However, it is hot, hot, hot heat as it is boiling whatever concoction brews in this cauldron. More decorative skulls lay about, as well as a few of these weird horned skulls that you see as well.
We didn't move into the room yet. We just can see it.
Yes, you can. You can see it.
Okay, can I are there rocks by my feet or anything like that I can pick up and roll ahead of me?
Yeah,
Ahead
definitely.
of us? Okay, can I do that? I just want to pick up a biggest rock I can comfortably roll and roll it down to see if there's any traps I can trigger.
Okay. As you move to do so, you pick up a rock, you toss it, roll it along the floor. As it kind of slides, bounces a little bit, and then finally comes to a standstill. You hear only faint laughter coming from various caverns, but nothing happens.
That's not cool. What's so
Not at
funny?
all.
No response.
Oh, I think it's personally very reasonable to roll a rock down a hallway. We've narrowly escaped death. Don't laugh. Show yourself.
Still no response.
I'm gonna kind of warily walk up to the walls, kind of look around, see if I see any hidden doorways or traps or something.
Walk up to where?
The walls, around the edge, to see if there's any hidden, a hidden doorway or window, something where
Yeah.
this is really just a dead end. Is that perception?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can make perception as you're walking around the walls, checking them out.
8.
8. Okay. As you're walking and checking out the walls, you just see strange carvings, and a lot of them. Various lines, etchings, scratches even. Some are made with fine tools, some are made with human nails, it looks like. But you can't make out if they say anything.
Okay, cool. Creepy. Is it just a cave above, ceiling above us? Is there anything written on the ceiling?
More etchings go
ribbons?
up around the walls and up as high as you can see until the darkness just kind of erodes anything that you can see.
I'm gonna. How tall is that cauldron? Am I tall
It's
enough
massive.
that I can So I probably can't look
You
into
could
it
fit.
without getting
Yeah,
too
you
close.
could get dunked into this cauldron.
Don't say
It's
that.
definitely-
You're giving me nightmares already. Come on, stop it. We're not having Caldor soup.
It's 2 dwarfs deep.
Oh my god.
Cauldron blast.
2 dwarfs deep. Cass, can you like see in there
Alright,
without burning yourself?
I think you should try to get on my shoulders.
Ah,
And
yeah.
see what's inside.
Okay, that's smart. That's smart. I'm gonna climb on up.
Oh, alright, easy.
Sorry. I'm gonna lean as close as I can. Am I tall enough to see in it now? From his shoulders?
As you peer over to take a look, the concoction, whatever's in this thing, this green goo, just kind of slowly bubbles, and as it does, you just see this slimy black hair just lifts out of it, and you see this pale face and just full black eyes. You see 2 holes on its head, and as it kind of has like a humanoid face. As it moves like up, it's like standing up out of this thing. You can see its mouth is like a normal shaped mouth. However, there's a slit that goes all the way from the top of their bottom lip all the way down, like their neck, their throat to their chest. And you could see more of this kind of like pale, waxy, wet skin as the eyes just kind of bloop, bloop, and just blink twice at you. Hal, I need you to make a Constitution save as you fall backwards.
Yeah, I'm falling off of him for sure. 17. Thank you, Constitution. I have a +6.
17. Okay.
17.
Hal, as you fall backwards, time slows before you hit the ground. The creature thrusts its visions into your head. As you're falling, you are shown a huge, vast image of this massive armada, this huge, large-scale naval battle that is taking place. You see kingdoms from the underwater kingdoms have united with the surface kingdoms and are taking on the dragon army's navies, the same dragon army that you fought in Vogler. As the battle rages on, you are almost just moving ethereal kind of like waves through this image as you're moving from kind of space to space within this and seeing different things play out. The last thing that you kind of see is this huge warship on the ocean, and you can see the front of the ship is a large dragon head that's been severed and attached to the ship, and you can see that it is Luna and her dragon head that is leading the ship. And the ship is like made out of infernal iron. It looks similar to the Black Seraph. It's not the Black Seraph, but it looks very similar to the Black Seraph. In the kind of massive, overwhelming sight of this ship that you see 2 dragons that are racing down from the sky in a straight down dive towards the ship. As both dragons erupt blue and red fire on the ship, it engulfs the entire ship, and you, as you are thrust out of the vision, you crash down onto the floor, taking 2 bludgeoning damage.
What?
Or 1, since you have your armor.
No, it says it reduces it by 3, so I would take 0.
Oh yeah, you take none. Okay, so yeah, you just bonk your armor as you hit down onto the ground. You see the creature's hands kind of wrap over the cauldron and just peek over, and just, she doesn't say a word. She's just kind of covering, like, looking at all 3 of you with her eyes. Doesn't say anything. and then just goes back into the cauldron.
I'm scrambling back. Like crab crawling, scrambling back as fast as I can to the far wall. Like I am trying not to shit my pants. Why do I
Okay.
always have to see the visions?
Yeah, you've got the brain for it, friend. Sorry.
You look over and see Kai. Kai just has his staff out, ready to fucking go. He's not taking any chances on
Alright.
this.
I'm gonna arm up as well then.
So I'm the only one that saw
Okay.
the vision, or did everyone see the vision?
You are the only one that saw the vision.
Okay.
But Kai knows that there's fuckery about,
So
and so I'm taking a hint off of him.
I'm going to, in a very shaky, scared voice, relay what I just saw and ask if they saw the creepy creature too.
Friend,
You see
you
her, right?
alright?
No,
I couldn't see
nope,
inside.
nope. I'm not okay. Nope, not fucking okay. There is. I'm gonna relay all of what you just said again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shh. What the fuck?
That, and I'm gonna describe the creepy creature thing, living in the cauldron. I'm gonna look at Kai. Is that the Oracle?
If it is, she looks a lot different than when I last saw her.
What'd she
She
look
just
like when
hasn't-
you saw her?
Not like that. More. Not like that.
That, I mean, a lot of things look not like that.
Yeah, I don't know if she's having a bad hair day or what, but she didn't look like that.
That looks like a demon.
Maybe it's not her.
What did it look like?
I don't want to say normal because I don't want to be rude, but just like
Yeah, say
just
Did she have actual eyes? Did she not have a slit opening her up? Like,
yeah, no, not that, not
Did
that
she
at
look
all.
humanish? Ogre,
Yeah,
elf? What?
Definitely,
Okay.
definitely more humanish, less stringy.
Less the ring coming out of the cauldron to kill us. I'm getting real.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen The Ring, but you know, Kai, it's a really creepy movie, and don't watch it if you haven't seen it. I swear to God.
Also, don't watch The Grudge. It's also very creepy.
Yeah, that. Oh God, damn. I'm not sleeping
so-
tonight.
Can we leave, mate? Do you think we should keep going on about it? Or should we get out of here?
Yeah, I'm fine to run.
You do see a way out, if you'd like.
I'm gonna perception that way out.
Okay, good.
13.
How did you just...
13. Okay.
Did I what?
As
Oh, I was just gonna ask a clarifying point of clarification about your vision. Was it like happening now, or could you tell like when it was happening?
you you weren't able to get any sense of like time.
It's like
However,
the only thing I would...
the amount of forces that were gathered, the vastness and scale of the battle that was taking place gives you an indication that this is sometime in the future, because assembling that big of a naval army to fight would take quite some time.
Takes a while.
So like,
And we're
maybe
pretty
should
sure we
ask
saw
some
Luna
questions.
recently, and she's not already dead. So I think we have time to stop Luna's death. I'm not going to sleep for several nights.
I don't know if it's worth sticking around to like ask questions, or
You can get on
Try
my shoulders this
to-
time. Or Kai, I'm not asking. No.
no, but should we just leave, Kai? do you think, given what we've heard about
Can we tip the cauldron over and
that vision? What if we just
Spill
tip the
the
cauldron?
creature
What if we
out?
throw something
Yeah.
inside? Like,
Ooh. I'm gonna pick up a
uh,
skull and toss it in.
yeah.
Didn't even think. Too late.
Okay. As you
Pray for the best.
move to toss a skull into the cauldron, you hear a kind of thick splash as it stamps into the top and begins to sink down. You see a little bit of a flame engulf around the skull as it sinks down into the cauldron.
Okay.
Creepy lady doesn't pop back up. What was that?
Oh.
You hear a whistle kind of emanate from the cave. And then another voice from within the cauldron calls out.
Can you hand me that towel, please?
What?
Yeah. Yes.
As you look at the base of the cauldron, there is a large towel that has been left for somebody. As you see the towel, a hand comes out of the cauldron and opens, awaiting for the towel.
Okay, I move to give the towel to the hand.
Okay. As you reach towards the towel, you pick it up and it is the softest, best smelling towel you have ever seen. As you see the dripping, gangly hand open and awaiting the towel. Her head pops up over the top of it as well, looking down at you, staring at you, not blinking once, watching you as you move to place the towel in her hand.
Wait, does she
Okay.
look just like what I saw?
Yes.
I'm just gonna like try to flick the end of the towel onto her, like not reach for it, but I'm just gonna flick it, sort of, you know.
Okay. As you flick the towel up, as soon as she feels the fabric of the towel, her hand quickly grasps around the towel, grabs it. She stands to her feet and begins dabbing herself.
Oh, gosh. Thank you so much. It's so nice in here. Would you care to join me? It's quite rejuvenating, refreshing in here.
I think the fuck not.
Yes, I
Alright.
think I'm going to pass. Thank you very much, but
Kai, you wanna join her? Her?
You see Kai is in some sort of ethereal trance. As you look over, his eyes are widened, his jaw is open, and he is unresponsive, staring endlessly back at the creature.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's been here before, and, well, this is a conversation for just us.
So I mean, is he like hypnotized right now?
Yeah, you kind of snap your fingers in front of his face. You kind of rock him back and forth a little bit. He's not hurt or anything. He's not paralyzed or anything, but he's in a state of unresponsiveness.
And you I'm gonna speak to the voice person it thing. You did this to him? That okay.
Yeah, it's just a precaution, I guess. I don't want any record of this conversation. Things are at stake. Big things. The fates. The
Are
lives.
The
You
oracle
know, that sort of thing.
we came to see?
Shh! You mustn't say that word here. Not yet.
Okay.
Be patient, Haldor.
Just gonna look at Cass like, what? I'm okay.
All right. Well, let's hear it then. Why
As
have you
she-
Why have we been summoned here?
After you ask the question, she moves over to a few of the skulls in the top right area of the room. Holding them upside down, she goes back over to the cauldron where she takes a ladle and scoops up the liquid and pours them into each of the skulls before bringing them over, one for each of you.
Do
Oh,
you see what I
they-
see?
thank
You must
you.
drink.
Oh well.
And how?
For how long?
Why? How do
long
we
will
know that
see?
this is not poison? How do we know?
Do you see what I see? You must drink.
Is it temporary?
Of course.
Oh, that sounded so believable. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, fuck
Okay. I'm gonna look at Cass. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh God.
Okay.
Blech.
Please
As
tell me it tasted like
both of you
honey.
drink down this warm, disgusting, thick concoction of you don't know what. Within a few moments, you feel very sleepy. Your eyes begin to feel very heavy. You think you'll have a seat. There's a nice warm spot by the cauldron
Oh god, she can eat
where
us.
you can lay down. As you begin to lay and let the concoction course through your body, you feel a nice warm blanket cover you and a pillow placed beneath your head as you drift off further and further and further away. The sounds of the cave
So hot.
echo and rock you to a peaceful slumber.
And 1, 2, 3.
Good God.
And we'll take our first break there. We'll be back
Oh my
in
God.
10 minutes. See
I
you
hate
in a
that
bit.
voice. I hate that voice.
Seriously.
Every day there's something new, honey, to keep me loving you. Every day there's something new to keep me loving you.
Okay. As all of you begin to awaken from your peaceful, restful slumber, you feel rejuvenated, you feel reinvigorated and healthy. You are laying in the middle of a crystal grotto. At the center of this grotto sits a throne made entirely of seaweed. You can see it's adorned with precious gems that pulse with a bit of inner light that kind of look like flickering stars in this kind of darkness. You see the Oracle herself sitting on the throne, her eyes just fixed towards all of you. Her movements are deliberate as she shifts a little bit to gain better sight of all three of you. She looks exactly the same as she did when you met her in the cauldron. And here you are now looking face to face with her. What would you like to do?
I'd like to be the furthest back.
Okay. Thank you for having us.
I think I'm in a waking nightmare. Great green goopy drink stuff. It was great.
She kind of tilts her head towards you, Hal, when you say that.
And how do you feel?
Refreshed actually, and rejuvenated. Great sleep.
Not great.
I'm sorry if it's disagreeing. It's a fairly new mix of mine, but it gets the job done.
So,
Well,
is this your like
what are we
normal
talking about?
form?
Shh! Quiet, child. Come here. I want to see you.
You can see us from there. Look, there's a lot of light in here. Let's take a step closer. One step.
She lifts her hands, one hand towards you, Poppy. Lifts her finger, your feet lift off the ground.
No. I don't like that.
As you are pulled in an instant straight towards the Oracle, she holds her hand out, palm facing towards you, and you stop about 2 feet in front of her. She looks deep into your eyes. You see the opening in her neck, chest area begins to slowly open.
Why?
As you see a few wisps of blue and yellow light embers emanate from them, traveling to you, Poppy, entering through your ears.
Ew. I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna bite her. Try and get away.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. With disadvantage.
I've considered this action, and I don't intend to take it, actually.
Okay.
Poppy's just like, ah! Ah!
As the specks of light travel through you, you see the same colored lights begin to glow behind those black, buggy eyes of hers.
Oh, you. Poppy. I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time. I suppose you and your friends wonder why I summoned you. I guess it's better if I show you.
Oh, please don't.
She sets you down, drawing out these specks of light back out from you, back into her chest. As she signals for the rest of you to come forward. All of you are about 5 feet away from the Oracle. Her mouth opens up, and once again, the opening on her neck, chest area opens up as well. You can't help but be drawn like moth to the flame as you look and stare deep within the light that is emanating from it. And there, you see it. Skalitz, completely on fire. Its inhabitants slaughtered. The dragon army has pushed and destroyed your home. And you feel it as though it is happening at this very moment. The things that you are watching are occurring right before your very eyes. However, you cannot stop it. You cannot do anything. Because you are seeing through the eyes of the dragon army members themselves as you watch as your friends, your family are slaughtered by your very own hands. A pain seeps deeper into your mind, pushing, prodding, searching. I need all of you to make con save throws.
Ugh. No.
24. Whew.
24, wow, nice.
11.
11.
Oops, sorry. Okay, so I have a +0 and I got a nat 1.
Ooh. Okay. We'll start on the other side of those rolls. Hal. The Oracle is searching through your mind for something. But you do not let her, as you are able to push and shut the Oracle out. She moves on.
Live.
As Kaz, you feel your mind being searched, studied. You two have enough will to push out the Oracle as well. She is searching for something, some sort of weakness. As she moves to Poppy, you feel it, as if her fingers are moving throughout your brain. The pain and anguish that you feel as she searches and searches is excruciating. You cannot escape it. And then there, she finds it as she locks her hands around it, pulling from you, taking from you something. And you see it. The entire forest burning. The pollution of dead bodies has destroyed the river that your clan lives in. Your fellow otter folk have been killed, slaughtered. You are the last remaining.
Do you see it? Do you see it now, Poppy?
Is this what has happened or what will happen? Or could happen?
I show you something which you already know, something which you choose not to believe. These visions. These are memories. Murderer.
What?
As she delves deeper through your mind, the memories unlock. You recall now. Your Otter clan wanted to hold you back. They wanted to keep you within the clan. To be a mother. To reproduce for the clan. But you chose something else. You chose to leave. You chose to live a life of exploration, of adventuring, of curiosity. But before you left, you were denied. You were forbidden. But you couldn't handle that, Poppy. You couldn't handle being restrained. So you did what you had to do to leave. And now the Oracle knows exactly what you did. As you feel the Oracle's hands pull out from your mind, you are back now. No more pain in your head. The memories etched. Unforgettable now. The Oracle sits back in her throne. Looks to the rest of you. Says nothing for the time being.
Well. Only the Oracle could see that, though, right?
Yeah.
Is there
But I
something
know
you
she saw
want
it.
from us?
I want you to make a difference. Would you like to see how?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, I would.
Kaz, I need you to roll a d6 as you
Oh.
volunteer
That's tribute.
yourself.
3.
A 3. Okay.
You have a choice, Kaz. Success, failure, or ambiguity. Decide now.
Success.
Okay. As you give the answer, you see the same battle that Hal saw.
Oh.
As Hal saw a evened battle, a back and forth battle that led to a climax, this one that you're seeing, this vision that's unfolding before you, shows a different result. As the elemental spirits of the sea rise to defend their domain, massive water elementals, their forms composed of churning currents and crashing waves, engage in an epic battle against the dragon army's ships. The sheer force of the elements proves too much for the invaders, driving them back, leading to victory. You can see the path that lies ahead. If the underwater kingdoms are united with the surface, not only will they both fight in the war, the ancient celestial spirits of the sea will also join the battle, inspired by the unification that hasn't occurred for thousands of years. A key to victory has been unlocked.
Seems simple enough. We unite the kingdoms and they all fight with the celestial elements to win the battle. Huh.
Wait,
Is that
celestial,
what
like
you saw? Tell me exactly what you saw.
Did you not see what I saw?
No.
What did you see?
I see only what's inside, not what is to come, until you show me.
And what would you care about this? Why would you care about what I saw?
Smart. The reason I've brought you here is because my existence is at stake. If this invading dragon army is successful, I will be destroyed. I do not wish for that.
I can understand.
You all will have an effect on whether or not I live or die. I figured we should meet. So far, you haven't disappointed.
Well, neither have you. Feelings mutual love. And I do say that what I saw was that if we are to have success against an invasion of dragon army, it will only be if the underwater kingdoms and the land kingdoms are united, fighting hand in hand. I know. Seems far-fetched.
And in your vision, did you see him?
Begging your pardon.
Not the one, I suppose.
Well, if you'd be a bit more specific, I don't know anybody's name.
She lifts her hand as if to quiet you. She turns her attention over to Hal.
yes.
You, dwarf. Come close.
Okay. I'm gonna very slowly take a few steps forward.
Haldor, you have a choice. Success, failure, or ambiguity.
So, Kaz saw what happened if we were successful. I think before I saw ambiguity. So, show me, as frightened as I am, show me failure?
Failure.
She lifts her hand towards you as you are thrust into a vision where you are standing on the main deck of the Black Seraph. The entire ocean around you is on fire. The dragon armies have laid waste to all of the underwater kingdoms. The fires underwater burn so brightly the entire sea is lit at night. The once vibrant underwater cities crumble under the devastating onslaught. And on the deck of the main ship, you realize you are surrounded by dragon army soldiers. Bronze and golden draconic soldiers march about the main deck. All hail the queen! As you see, one of the dragon soldiers calls out. All of them drop to one knee. At the top of the ship, there is a woman clad in all black and red armor. She lifts up the severed head of your friend, Molly. She removes her helmet, revealing a seasoned leader, former queen. As the former Queen Greymoon stands atop the ship with you, she raises her daughter's head in the air as the rest of the dragon army scream out in roar success. As the flames engulf the rest of your vision, bringing you back to the Crystal Grotto. The Oracle cocks her head and looks at you with curiosity.
And tell me, what did you see?
Horror. I don't even know if I believe it. So this is... You're saying this will come to pass if we fail, what I saw.
Yes.
What exactly will we fail? Like, do we have to fail at for this to happen? What can I not fail at to avoid that?
The invading dragon force and armies must be destroyed if you are to succeed.
Okay, I'm not sure how to. I'm not sure these visions are telling us how to succeed. Because failure, what I just saw, I'm gonna look over at Cassiopeia. How much should I tell her what I saw?
I don't know, mate. What'd you see? Was it a... What was the outcome? How did it...
It looks like everyone was dead, but the shocker to me, which maybe we can use this, is who the leader is. Because the leader was holding Molly's head. Just her head.
Molly isn't the leader.
No. The leader was holding Molly's severed head. And the leader... The leader was the former queen. That's who's leading this army.
Jesus. Former queen. You can't mean... You can't
Mummy
mean
dearest.
Mum!
Yep, Mummy dearest.
Alright, well... Safe to say is we don't want Molly to die. So I reckon the best way is to avoid that.
So now we know who she is, though. Like, that's who the leader of this is. We know that she disappeared to the Seven Hells, Nine Hells realm, and Molly went looking for her. So do we tell Molly that's what her mom's become? I don't think she's gonna believe me.
You
Well, I
cannot.
think it's
What?
what?
You cannot tell any others about what you see inside here.
Oh. Okay. That
And why not?
complicates things a bit.
The secrets will destroy once they are no longer secrets. It will be the end of me, the end of you.
All right.
So you're saying that if we tell, we die?
Yes.
Good to know. Glad you told us that warning. 'Cause I was definitely going to tell.
I think it's best that you tell us how now best is to unite the kingdoms, eh?
Yeah, why are you giving us this information if we can't say anything about it?
Because you can do something about it. Would you like to know what?
Yes.
We unite the kingdoms, eh?
And I will show you how.
Please
Yes.
do.
She reaches back into all of your minds at the same time. You can see you are thrust to the underwater kingdom of Vinnyville, where Molly's husband, Prince Irian Coralheart, resides. She shows you the visions of how the prince has secretly met with the invading dragon army forces. The one sole betrayer who will kick off the attacks on the underwater kingdoms begins with the prince. You will need to slaughter him. You will need to kill him in secret to ensure that he doesn't unlock the gates and give the invading dragon army forces the entrance to allow them to attack the kingdom undetected.
So we have to kill Molly's husband without
have to
telling
kill-
her why we're going to kill her husband.
Why do we have to kill him? Why can't we just keep him from doing it by other means? Is murder is that part of the deal that we have to murder him?
I will show you the outcome and why you need to do what I need you to do.
The vision again thrusts back into your mind as you stand before the Grand Council, providing your argument as to why you need to do what you need to do. You present the head of the prince, along with the evidence of his corruption. Gold coins stamped with the new Dragon Queen. The vision leads to the unification. The threat is taken seriously, and the underwater kingdoms unite before traveling to the surface to form an even stronger union with those above the sea.
Do you understand?
Yes.
If you do not succeed, you will fail.
Failure bad. Yep. Yep, got it. Failure bad. Fire bad. Dragons bad.
And he's in Vinnyville.
Yes.
How close is that to Kalawatu?
Very close.
Well, good. Bob's your uncle. We're on the way.
Yes, Yes, you are. Before we leave, I will allow one question from each of you. If you want.
Interesting.
Clarity, closure, or anything in between. You decide.
Hmm.
There's such a creepy noise.
Yes, I want to know.
Speak.
I want to rest assured that we trust our shipmates.
Trust how?
Trust with our lives and our hearts.
The Oracle closes her eyes for a moment. You see the 2 holes in her forehead close and seal as well. Her ears pull back. She slightly opens her mouth. The lower part of her jaw opens up.
One will betray you.
Oh,
One
As she delves deeper, go and make a persuasion check. As you who demand.
ooh, nat 20.
Oh,
yeah!
She kind of tilts her head slowly and then very quickly sniffs the air.
Captain Eleanor.
What?
Chiefs are
Fine.
enemy.
Well,
Alright, and what about the rest?
She gives no indication of anybody else giving any hint of betrayal. You did roll a nat 20, so that information is solid, concrete. Captain Eleanor, her intentions are not for the good of the ship or her crewmates.
Unbelievable. Right.
The Oracle turns to look at either Poppy or Hal before sending you back.
How do I phrase this?
ooh.
If you've got yours, say it.
Was the Ignis that we found in the water, was he actually Ignis, or like did he have good intentions?
The Oracle turns her head, looks around towards the right, then up into the air. Her eyes close, her mouth opens, and she inhales the air around.
Ignis. bud of hope. A new land sprouts beneath him. A new kingdom of heaven. A holy place on this planet, celestial in nature and evil. Your decision was the right one.
Hell
Your
yeah.
friend is dead.
Oh.
The imposter remains.
Because he's still out there in the water, probably. We didn't kill him. That makes sense.
Damn. Knew something was wrong with that baby.
We'll have to kill him next time we see him.
Baby brain.
We should write that
Yeah.
down so we don't forget next time.
Yeah, I'm taking diligent notes.
Okay, I would like to know how to kill Molly's husband, the prince guy. Like how we get in there and kill him successfully.
The oracle turns her head towards you, Hal, closes her eyes, sniffs around the air around her before opening her mouth back up again.
Hal, in the land of Finneyville, communication is only done by song. To lure the prince away from prying eyes, invite him for a private conversation to discuss your tied alliance to the Dragon Army. When you have convinced him you are what you say you are, you will stab him in the heart with a coral blade. This will kill him.
So juicy, Elvin.
Okay. Their communication is only done by song. Oh, okay. Weird. Thank you.
Finneyville loves their music.
Yup. And
And
have to convince him that we're part of the Dragon Alliance.
yeah, basically.
Well, would you say private? Like, can it be us, or was that just a me? Please don't say that.
I think we could work as a team.
Yeah. I'm not afraid of lying.
It does not matter who delivers the killing blow,
Okay.
only that it is delivered. Before you return to my lair, one more piece of advice from my new saviors. When you arrive to Kalawatu, please have a drink for me. It's been so long.
Oh, we
Drink
can
it.
push it.
Yeah, just any old place there? You don't have a preference where or what we drink for you?
The blackened mast was once my bar. Its owners, well, they inherited it, but it does not belong to them.
So you used to like leave and go socialize?
Go and make a persuasion check.
$18.
18, okay. She slowly nods her head.
I wasn't always like this. There was a time when my skin was warm, my blood was red. That was a long time ago, before I was chosen.
Chosen to be the Oracle. That seems like such an honor.
Indeed it is, and one day I will choose the next.
Cool. Have fun with that. I'm just staring at
Huh.
a face and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, the oracle, she just kind of shifts in her seaweed throne. The weight of all her words has definitely affected you, but the time has come to an end. As she lifts both of her hands, the vision around you begins to darken. As you feel your eyes begin to become heavy again, you once again fall deep asleep into a restful slumber before awakening back in the lair by the cauldron.
All right.
Is she still here in the cauldron, or is it just
Sorry,
us?
you have awoken in a different spot. It is not near the cauldron. You found yourself here.
Oh,
Is
Say.
Kai
As you
there?
see, yes, Kai is sitting by the fire. It looks like he's the one that's actually put it together. As he notices when all of you come back. Holy shit, you're back.
surprise.
Are you okay?
Hi.
Just fell asleep and disappeared.
Not sure.
how it
I
felt.
mean, okay is a relative term. Yes. Physically, yes. Physically, okay. Emotionally,
Okay.
mentally, maybe not.
We're gonna
I-
need to
Male.
have some tucks.
I completely
male.
understand.
How are you?
I visited the Oracle a couple years ago, and it was... Yeah, it was
Horrifying?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
So how long have we been gone?
Maybe an hour?
Okay. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
No, I thought I'd start a fire and wait for you. When you disappeared, your pack, your belongings, your weapons, and all that stuff, they stayed in place and then disappeared and moved as well. So after searching, I found them here. He points to a place where all your stuff has been stacked.
Hmm.
I figured I'd just build a fire here and see if you'd come back. So I guess I was right.
Thank you for being here with us. We didn't feel comfortable to do it on our own.
Yeah, nobody should be on their own for that.
Yeah. Not gonna forget some of the things I saw, including the Oracle, anytime soon. Anytime soon. I think those eyes that face,
Yeah.
that everything is going to haunt my nightmares.
Yeah, she's terrifying.
Yeah, now boys. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. So how do we get out of this hellhole?
Best to try to
Uh,
forget now.
I think we just swim out.
Ah, right. More.
We
swimming.
could go back this way and see,
No. Nope. No thanks. Nope.
but I do see the rift
Let's
just
do it.
down over here.
I'm fine with that.
On to. We all know Poppy is.
Okay.
I'm in.
I'll head first. And you see Kai just kind of start to head towards the water. As he gets close to the water, you see the water lifts up off of the surface and travels towards Kai. As you see it just kind of start to flow through his gills that he has. And he just very kind of quickly just walks and then disappears under the surface of the water. As you follow, using a rebreather if you need to, you head into the water, begin swimming through the rift, and you are back at the bottom of the ocean floor. You could see the circular hatch opening to the Black Seraph. As you enter in to the ship, the rest of the crew is going about their business. Most of the main crew, named crew, cannot be seen. As you dry off in the conjured dry off spell area on the ship. The words of the oracle stick with you. You decide and hold the fate of what seems like the world in your hands. Poppy, as you stick around a few seconds longer in the conjured dry off spell, the echoed screams of your attack on your clan to fill your head as images of battered fur,
Jesus.
ripped, sprayed with blood, your teeth gnawing at flesh, your claws scratching and ripping anything they can. You struggle to understand if these memories are truly your own or those that have been implanted into your head by the oracle. You're unsure about what's to come and who to trust. As Captain Eleanor squats in front of you, pats you on the back of the head. Poppy, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Captain Eleanor? Oh. Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to spend some time with my inner crew. So, cheerio.
You see Captain Eleanor just... Okay. She just kind of takes a step back and begins to walk away.
She's the one that there was the vision of betrayal. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on, Poppy? I'm not a traitor. I want to talk to Haldor and Cass, are you guys close by?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you catch up to them.
Is it morning time?
No, it's the sun is going down.
Ah, would you guys like to catch some dinner and discuss that crazy, terrifying yet exhilarating and
Exhilarating.
highly soul-breaking thing that just happened?
Yeah, we should probably take the food back to our room, though.
You know what, love? I best think that we ought to not talk about it very much whilst on board the ship. You never know who's lurking about.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
I
true.
think it will hold until we reach Kalawatu and can give ourselves some space. Now?
Okay.
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, it's very thin walls, especially with people that can like float through them.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
best
true.
And we
Just
know
thinking
there's
about that.
that's smart.
And the Oracle made it seem very imperative that we do not let anyone understand our mission.
Yeah, because I
That's
don't
true.
want to die. I want to live, and I want to never see some of the things that I've seen today ever again. I suggest some strong ale,
Likewise.
though. Lots
Yes.
of ale,
Yeah.
right? That,
We
Yes.
need a
yes.
nice beef stew
Wine,
and some
ale.
beers.
Yes,
Yes.
lots of them.
Try to
Maybe
shake
some
it
bread.
off.
Lots
Yes, a good
and
meal.
lots of bread.
Yeah.
As you look out onto the sea, as the sun begins to set, a beautiful purple orange hue is on the coast, but within a matter of 30 seconds, the ship is swallowed up by fog, and the bells ring to signify the slowing down of the ship. Ooh. There go the bells. As the ship raises some of its sails to slow down. The fog that you feel around you, you start to hear faint singing as different various sea shanties can be heard like floating music notes with wings as they pass by. You can kind of hear it like pass in front of you and then go behind you as you hear different bits of singing occur. The fog entices you to match the tune of the notes. I need all of you to make performance checks as you're moved to perform and sing.
Okay, I got a 4.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
Whoa, man, so many nat 20s tonight.
Oh. I got a 15.
Okay. Everybody hits the notes except for Kaz, as Kaz has a tough time finding the pitch. Nonetheless, the fog is accepting of the melodic tunes as your other companions match the tune. The fog begins to pull back and lighten. Another bell rings, and above the ship, you hear Captain Molly call for the lighting of the sigil, as the entire ship becomes engulfed in this bluish gold light. And it pretty much looks like Christmas lights are just lining the whole ship, as it just looks like this big lit light is now moving through the fog as the bell rings once again. Somebody from the crow's nest, Aaron, calls out, "I see the spit in sight!" as the rest of the fog moves and uncovers the location of Kalawatu, this is what you see. As you see, about 7 to 8 different ships are moving in a circular motion around Spit Isle, the landing point for Kalawatu. As you take in the sight, the different ships, you realize you'll have to queue up and wait for your chance to dock, as one big ship is just leaving, another one taking its place. That's where we'll end tonight's session.
Nice.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight on the spooky Oracle session of Shadows of Oreliquin. We'll be back most likely next week, same time, same place. So stick around, join us again to see what happens when our players finally arrive at Kalawatu. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.